And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL in the Trenches, Frontline Prediction League in the Trenches. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. How you doing, BeerMe?
I'm doing pretty good, Scott. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm tired. I know it's a running joke, but I am. It was up late and didn't get much sleep, and I know it's been a whole day since then, but this has been a rough day. Not a bad anyway, but just like I'm tired. So yeah, we're back to that. But you're not dealing with allergies quite as much anymore because it's like rainy now, right? You were saying?
Uh, well, today has been a little bit rough. My eyes are like watery and dried out, and I've been sneezing a little bit. But it's supposed to set a record for rain here for like the next 4 days, so I won't have to deal with them then. So
Oh boy.
happy.
Well,
Even though it's going to be nasty and icky out.
yeah, yeah. The weather here's been crazy. T-shirts one day and winter coat the next. So yeah, it's the spring. Global warming. Totally not a thing. But yeah, this is the Frontline Prediction League. Frontline League on Twitter, on X. Frontline Prediction League with underscores between the words over on Instagram. And, of course, this YouTube channel, Frontline Prediction League. Like, favorite, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. Please do. We have a lot of fun with it, including this past weekend with two shows that we're going to cover the results of. Our house show, Rebellion, and our main show, Dynasty. And then we've got a couple weeks, not many, until Backlash. I think it's literally just like it's next weekend, right? Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Backlash is then, and then it's going to be kind of like almost a weekly thing, and sometimes two shows in a week for spring and summer, kind of. It's going to be a lot. So let's dive in, Barry. Let's waste no time and dive into these results. You ready?
Yep, ready if you are.
I'm ready. We have the FPL European Grand Prix Championship. Hunter Williams and Daisy Noel went to a no contest. So Hunter retains. Daisy's going to want that belt. Even though Daisy is in the North American Clash. We'll see how that goes coming up. You go no contest with the champ. You could have had it, right? So you got to think Daisy wants to get retribution there. But Hunter retains another day. We'll see how that goes from there. The next house show, I do believe, is Slammiversary because Battleground finally got moved out of May into June.
Yeah.
Slammiversary.
It's NXT.
July. NXT. Battleground is still the next. It's still the next one. It's June. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that one. We are also going to Europe, so we'll see what happens there. But BeerMe, you faced the world champion James Blake, and you beat him. Non-title, house show, but you still beat the world champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. But it was an Impact show. So, but still, it feels good to get a win over one of the best.
It's a rare thing. Blake, really, he got beat by Money in the Bank and won the title back, and you beat him. So interesting up and down with him right now. So we'll see how that follows through. We do have a non-title steel cage hardcore match. The American champion lost to Red. Cesar Bianco lost to the former champion, the one he took it from. So house show again, but goddamn, that's two champions losing back to back right there. And the Euro title went to a no contest, so didn't win also. So we have three champions in a row not winning. None of them lost their titles, which is all that's important in that sense. But yeah, and pretty definitive. You had 56 versus 34. Red had 29 to 17. That's in stipulation, so loss is negated, but still.
Yeah, little known fact about the scores this weekend. For Rebellion, FBU had the 4 highest scores, and then El Cid had 51.
Well, there's GMSG with his score, 56 to Mark Harper's 45. The former world champion, only for a day, but still, there you go. Lost to the GMSG. GMSG continues winning. Shut up. Relintando did go to a no contest with Josh Dionio. So again, tag champ, no contest. And I do believe Costner he's only doing the main shows for the defenses. So another champion did not win. Again, did not lose either, though. That's the key part there. Team American, the American side of the bracket, at least 3 of them, Pushino, Cam Popplestone, and Alexander McKennedy, did defeat Team Canadian. It's 3J Platinum, Eli, and Danny Dillette Jordison. Now, let's be clear here. Camp Opplestone is the Canadian champion. So had to sub in there, and it fits. But, yeah, interestingly, that is a champion that did win and wasn't even supposed to be there. Because that was supposed to be more of a bracket thing, if I remember correctly. So I forget what exactly happened there. It was a blur, and it was a few days ago. So there you go. But I'm sad that the Canadians... Well, hold on. No, Team Canadian didn't win, but the Canadian champion's on the American side.
Yeah.
Go read that right up. That's all I can say. That's the funness of it. Jackson Myrtle beat Chappers, Annex Asylum, Captain Clues Blackwell, and Static beat Diamond Syndicate. RGX and or Stella. That I believe that is for the duo. I'm not 100% on that because it's Stone Collective, but I like Diamond Syndicate. That's a cool ass name.
Yeah,
that's really good. For some reason, my brain had not become aware of that until this moment. I'm like, oh yeah, I have heard that name. I remember when it came up. So this is not the first time, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's sick. So yeah, Black Dragon Empire again, cool names. We've known about that one though. Smooth Rock and Orion did defeat the Reaction. Sorry, CT. It's not a good name, even though it's your name in it. It is cool. I like the pun with the CT in it. They lost. Luke Gray and Jonathan CT Martin did lose. The slide either continues or begins. Take your pick. I beat CJ Hawk by one goddamn point, and that was so close. And it was a crazy back and forth. I was following along. I beat him though. I got him, and I hadn't beat him before, so it's one down. Broken Nerd beat Scherf Dog, the former American champion, beat the former European champion, so America's better than Europe. You heard it here first. FBU said so. El Cid got the other highest score, like BeerMe said, beating Billy Grayson and Bane the Bissa. Bastion beat Supreme Rock, so that's every member of FBU getting a win, if I'm correct. You guys did that again. Mr. Glee beat Memories, and the Arbiter beat Nayara. Only 3 achievements there. Well, 4 members getting it. And then, yes, the details. Please go look at the write-up for this. By CT and myself, Red wasn't able to do all of it. I know Red did some, but has not been able to do as much of late. But still, some very, very cool stuff in here. Please go read it. We have like a lot of stuff with backstage moments and things leading to stuff. And I've said that before, but like backstage with Team American and Kurt Colton Mac and Cheese were getting attacked and stuff happened. And obviously, like I said, the Canadian champion stepped in, and it's this cool storytelling, awesome stuff. It was Luke Gray and a mystery partner. And there's CT sliding in. So I'll give you a good one there. There's Diamond Syndicate, there's Chappers, Team American and Canadian, and just a lot of fun stuff in here. Please, please, please go check this out. And, of course, stuff at the end as matches happen with no contest with craziness. When we go into Dynasty, we're going to go full speed, boom, right over into that. There's Dynasty. BeerMe's on the poster along with Broken Nerd. We do have our main event, Red defeating RGX. Let's put that further stamp on things to beat them one-on-one. Red is continuing the story, going after the world title, which is up next, I think, in Backlash. So my girl might bring it home. We'll see what happens there. Alexander McKennedy did defeat Mark Harper, getting vengeance on basically causing chaos in the main event of Mania by cashing in. Submission match, Ray Russell and Billy Grayson went to a no contest.
Oh,
just gotta do it again or something. Non-title match. James Blake defeated Halcyon, so Halcyon's still in the upper echelon there, but Blake did get that win. Halcyon and
it was
Ash,
close.
Yeah, 68-64, very high. Very, very crazy stuff there. But like I said, Halcyon no contest with Ash. So Halcyon's been trying to get in there and get that world title shot again, and that's close. That's a main show, and it's very close. Didn't quite win, but still in that upper echelon, definitely. The FPL American Championship, we have a new champion. In an Iron Man match, Kyer defeated Cesar Bianco. 9-8. That's single points for how we score those. But Kyer, the former Kier 1, is the FPL American Champion. And I like that. That's awesome. Not that I dislike Cesar being champ. I love that too. But it's cool seeing Kyer get that gold after all this time. So yeah, that's very, very cool. I like that a lot. How do you feel about these? Any comments? I've blown through these. Any comments on these as we go?
Happy for Kyer. I mean, I didn't pick him because, well, I don't bet against Caesar until he lost.
Now what? So now what happens?
Yeah,
maybe you bet against Caesar, or I mean, is he going to win everything else? Like, we'll see, right?
He might. Remember, he did beat James Blake, so that's tough to do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, happy for Kyer, and I know Caesar will be on to bigger and better things.
He really could.
And yeah.
He didn't have a long, dominant reign as the American champion, but he could easily just turn his attention toward the world right now. And
Yeah, he
I
won
wouldn't have
it
a
in
problem
like
with it.
his fifth match or
Yeah.
something like that. Or,
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, shit, sky's the limit.
Well, the North American
Yeah.
Clash did start. We had the hardcore matches on the American side. Daisy Knoll beat Pushino, and Mac and Cheese beat Kurt Cult. So the Light of the Cult finals
Aw.
has been destroyed. They do Mac and
been
Cheese, as
destroyed.
CT once said. But Daisy Knoll did advance against Mac and Cheese, so Daisy versus Mac will be in round 2 on the hardcore American side. I believe they're death matches for round 2, or a death match. The Canadian Championship was in there. Cam Popplestone did retain over Jonathan CT Martin. So CT did not win the Canadian gold and slid. And it's 2 in a row. That is a slide, CT, I'm going to call it. But it's not much of a loss. It was very, very close, but did not get that gold. So we'll see what happens now from there. And Cam got that win. That's 2 wins in a row for Cam. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came down to one match, a non-trios title match,
Yep.
I believe.
we then have the 2024 North American Clash Watson Rules, the Canadian bracket. We had Danny Light Jordison advance over 3J Platinum, so he did his part for the Light of the Cult final. And then Matt Zion beat Eli. I told you, don't bet against Matt.
I know.
On a big card like that, you don't bet against Matt. Because if he happens
Right.
to get the first match right, that's 10 points.
That's true.
Right, so yeah. But that means Matt Zion versus Danny the Light in round 2. Who do you got? Just thinking that offhand. I'm picking Matt.
You know, I'm gonna pick Danny to carry on the Light of the Cult. So
How about the American side? Daisy or Mac? Sorry, Mac, I'm picking Daisy. Aside from no contest, you didn't lose that title shot. I'm picking Daisy. I'm picking that. Daisy's my Cesar Bianco. I am not picking against Daisy until she
I
loses.
probably should pick Daisy, but because I wanted Mac and Cheese or Kurt to kind of go all the way, I'm gonna pick Mac.
Okay.
Go with Mac and Cheese.
So you're picking a Mac and Cheese versus Danny the Light Jordison final, which makes sense because Mac took out Kurt Cult. I like the storytelling on that. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think Matt Zion's winning it all. Sorry, Daisy. He's taking the whole thing. Honestly, though, no, Daisy. If anybody can beat Mac or can beat Matt, it's Daisy.
Yeah.
She's damn good. Speaking of beat, I beat the Arbiter. 69-53, one of the better scores I've had in a while. So, yeah, I've rebounded from Mania huge with 2 big wins back-to-back. 2-0 on this weekend after 0-2 last weekend, or last show weekend. So, very happy with that. Speaking of people who won, FBU won. Oh, yes, and I have not beat Arbiter here, so that's another win over someone in the FPL that I've not beaten before. I did beat him back when in like the Warden days, way back when, but not here. So I'm continuing my avenging tour. So there you go. But yeah,
It was a Pulse Count Anywhere match, I believe.
it was a fun one too.
I remember that.
I remember pitching that and being like, no, we already have our card match. I'm like, don't worry, it won't be me in the ring. And it was like in the merch stands and backstage. It was very different from the other hardcore matches we had because I was like, I'm not going to do the same match. That's how you produce a show. So FBU beat Chilltown, which was the Rallentando Hero Cap Static combination. FBU is, of course, you, BeerMe Jesus, the GMSG Bastion, and Broken Nerds. So you guys won again. And it was 261 to 213, which sounds like far, but it really isn't. Because like if 3 people had 5 points, or 4 people had 5, that's 20. Yeah. And that's like, let's do that a little bit more, a little off here. It's easy to create that gulf when someone did 7 or 8 points better than the other. So, and you guys do very, very align your picks, very much align them, right? So, when you succeed, you succeed together.
We didn't know that we were actually teaming for this show because
that doesn't matter though. You guys do pick,
but
that's true. You do sometimes hedge bets and like maybe bet on this one or that one in a tag situation just to be safe. But a little thing for the stats people out there. There's 4 people with 60 wins in the league, and all FPU. So I have 52 now. I had 50, and I finally got 51, 52. But yeah,
Red's at 59. So
yeah, I like Bastion because Bastion's won like 2 battle royals, so those count as wins on top, I think. So that's a fun thing on top of that. But yeah, next up, Dion Blade beat Surf Dog. So Dion getting a much needed win, and it was a dominant win.
He scored like 70 points. He did a big 70 bomb.
Yeah. Like of the singles numbers we've seen so far, he beats everybody. Quite literally, he beats everybody. My 69's up there, but he got 70 on that. Not for nothing, Smooth Rock beat Luke Gray 61-44. JD beat Mr. Glee 60-44. Wait, that's damn close. 1 point difference on Smooth and Josh Jonio. CJ Hawk beat Chappers 61-33, and then Atlas Kiama beat X 52-41. Bane the Bissa beat Supreme Rock, too many rocks, 48-26. Jackson Myrtle beat Wookie 48-42. Or Stella beat Woe 61-59, and El Cid beat Memories 44-38. Rufus the Wrastlin' Bear beat Nayara. Now Rufus, I believe the picture will be like Terrible Ted, but because those are from like the 50s, we're gonna figure something out. So it's like from Bret Hart's childhood is the source. It's like that's the high def. So we'll figure something out for that. But a lot of achievements.
We're gonna have to get Rufus the Bear versus the Goose.
Oh yeah, immediately that was our thought. Yeah. we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, Halcyon got 25th appearance. Think about that. Halcyon's been in like these main level event appearances for the world title and contending for titles. Now has hit 25 appearances. That's crazy. I love it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Bane the Bissa and Dion Blade won their 25th. Daisy Noel Mac and Cheese won a hardcore match. Danny and Matt won a Watson Rules. Kyer won an Ironman match, won an FPL title, and won the American title. So sometimes you get a bunch all at once. And Halcyon and X also got a total of 1,000 points in FPL matches. And then again, this is the main show. There's a lot more in here in depth for the specifics. The kickoff show stuff, me and Arbiter, then the opening ceremony of the matches themselves for the Clash, the NAC. There's the bracket. And you may have noticed that there's not been any announcement of, say, Pushino versus Kurt Cult in a Canadian Watson Rules match. We're not doing the Border Cross. I love the name. But we're not doing that bracket this time. We were a bit stuck with things last time. And it was an easy way to kind of fill stuff up to find other things. There's so many shows, we don't need another tournament on the other side. So we're not doing it this time. Doesn't mean it's forever. Like I said, I love the name. There might be a way to do something, maybe like a full-on tag match of the losers side versus side or something just for fun of a Border Cross. But the tournament itself, the losers bracket tournament is no more, at least on this one. So yeah, just FYI. I said that because I mentioned it last time when we were going into things, but yeah, no. The FPL American Championship was there. Like I said, Kier won, formerly named Kyer now, did win. James Blake versus Halcyon once again happened there. Backstage with Junction, Billy and Rate Wrestle, Alexander McKennedy. I said Alexander and McKennedy. And Mark Harper. Blah. too many names. Backstage with Peoples, and then the craziness of the main event. There was a lot of stuff there. A lot of insanity. Literally, we got some enigmas showing up, as you see here, and I got involved, and there was a lot. And, of course, the world champion had to get involved. So that leads us onward to Backlash. BeerMe, let's talk about what's coming up, because we have matches to announce. First off, what's already there, the world title. James Blake defending his third FPL World Championship for the first time against Red, who I believe this is Red's first world title shot. I think. Like ever, counting JRPL in here. I think. Because it took a long time before Red got a singles title. So I don't think ever got a world title shot. I'm picking Red. Now, I say that. It's James Blake. But it's like a 5-match WWE main show, so I don't know. But it's a normal match. Blake and Red. I'm kind of thinking Red. I'm going with it. I'm going with my gut. Who do you got?
James Blake.
Okay. How about?
I just can't bet against the guy.
How about this? The tag titles, the rematch, 1-1. Well, team on team rather, of course. FPL Continental Tag Team Champions, Team No Chance, James Costner and Josh Ionio defending against former champions Chilltown, Ralantando and Hiro Shinmoses, which needs a closed bracket on that. I'm noticing. CT will fix that. I'm picking Team No Chance. Chilltown's good. It might have been the three-way that cost him. I don't know. This is the way to kind of definitively move on or get that gold back. Who do you got?
It's kind of hard.
It is hard. And
I'm gonna go Chilltown.
we're just going quick, not putting too much into it because next week's the go home. So just
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chilltown. We're gonna hot potato those titles.
Well, I don't hate it. I do like that. I'm not against it. We do have what's now a non-title match, the Devil's Paradise Hell in a Cell match with Jason Blades, Kyer. Kyer's the American champion now in a Hell in a Cell match. So Jason Blades could basically earn a title shot with a win here. It's a main show gimmick match. Who do you think, Jace or Kyer? I kind of like Jace winning just to set up a rematch for the title, which I think Kyer would win. Just not the right, like that's kind of the storytelling there, but momentum's on Kyer's side.
I usually pick Jason in these types of matches, but I'm actually gonna go Kyer because coming off that big win, I think he's gonna get it done.
We got some question marks, and we do have, oh, look at that. The FPL European Grand Prix Championship is being defended on a main show. And again, I alluded to it, but that's because there isn't another house show for a long goddamn time. And it's in Europe, so we're doing it. So there you go. Hunter Williams will be defending against somebody. We might tell you who that is. I haven't looked yet. We'll get there. The North American Clash Round 2, we talked about it. Daisy Newell versus Mac and Cheese death match. We already talked about that. And Matt versus Danny, we're talking about that one as well. And then a whole bunch of question marks. So let's announce some matches, BeerMe. We got Backlash matches. I think I have other matches as well. Let me go dig in here because I have to find my actual screenshot because I forgot it. And I need to go get it. What do you have, though? You have matches for that, too, right?
Yeah, I only have Backlash matches.
I lied. So do I. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I have 3. I'll say one. It's a singles one-on-one match. I'll get this one out quick. It is CJ Hawk versus Detrick Cyrus.
Oh, that's good.
It's a very good match.
I'm going to go with Detrick Cyrus.
I think the same. I think Hawk has been in a bit of a slump lately. Some might call it a slide. Not for nothing, Hawk is very, very good. I just think Detrick is going to capitalize and take that win. It could go either way, though. But I'm thinking Detrick, too, just on this one. What have you got to announce, though?
Yeah. I'm... all right, since we were talking about the title, we'll start with the title match.
What do you got?
It's on the bottom. It's on the bottom of what he gave me. It's Hunter Williams.
Oh, here we go.
He will be taking on Captain Krulex Blackwell.
Ooh, the big man. I kind of want Cap to win it, but I do like Hunter as champ a lot.
I do too. I like them both.
I like them both.
Tough.
No contest. I'm picking a no contest on that. Just because we can then do Hunter, Daisy, and Cap. Exactly, yes. We could do that at a later date. Yeah. Is Krulex European? I don't remember. I think the character might be American. I think he is European, but the character isn't. I think is what it is. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, no, I want a triple threat with Daisy. I'm picking it. It's probably not. It's only it's a 5-match show, so it's like the odds are low.
That would be cool, but
yeah,
I'll just pick Hunter to retain. He's got to get at least one successful defense in, right?
There you go. Well, I mean, he did. It was no contest. He did retain.
Yeah, that is true. He did retain.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. What I've got here, I've got the reaction continuing. Jonathan C.T. Martin and Luke Gray are facing the Strays, Michael Marsh and Supreme Rock. I think reaction is going to rebound here. It's a reaction rebound. That's the reaction is a rebound. I'm going to stop saying
That's a
bad
reactionary
puns.
Response.
See, now you're doing it. So yeah, there you go. So they're going to rewind the slide. There's a shirt. Rewind the slide. There it is. And
slide up.
Slide up. There's the other shirt. Like the what's up shirt from our troop that says slide up. Yeah.
Slide up. Yeah. Yeah.
You picking reaction?
I'm gonna pick the reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else have you got to announce?
All right. Scott, I have your match.
Hey, who do I fight in France?
You are going to take on the man that hung 70 this weekend in AEW. You're going to take on Dion Blade.
Damn it! Yeah, I couldn't remember who was where because I know that name is one of the ones I haven't beaten in the FPL yet because I made a goddamn list in character chat. So yeah, there we go. Set him up, knock him down. Let's do it. So yeah, do you think I'm gonna win 3 in a row of this Avenge tour? Or is Dion going to take me
Oh
down?
man,
Because honestly, Dion's probably going to beat me. He's tough. He's real damn good.
I want to. I don't know who. Honestly, you're on a roll, but so is he. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
gonna
a fun
pick
match.
Scott.
I like that
Keep
match a
the-
lot. But yeah,
yeah.
okay, thank you.
Keep the revenge tour going.
No
Keep the revenge
contest.
tour going.
No contest means I have to rematch.
No
to beat him.
contest.
There you
Yeah.
go. I'm picking myself.
Full
I'm
no
biased,
contest,
but yeah,
sure.
yeah. My last match to announce then, it is a mouthful. Forgive me. This might take a bit. Stone Collective 2.0, or Stella, Jackson Myrtle, and Jeffrey Warhol will face Black Cross Light, Cesar Bianco, Smooth Rock, and Orion. I'm kind of leaning towards Stone Collective, just because they need that win. Because RGX has had some rough spots, and I think his faction needs that.
Yeah.
But Black Cross Light.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with BCL. Yeah.
And what else do you have to announce? Anything else?
Wait, is that BDE?
It might be. That's BD.
Is it
Blame CT for this, because I just realized in that moment. Wait a minute,
Yeah,
that's not
I
BD.
was gonna
That's
say, wait, that's BDE.
Orion is
Yeah.
BDE. All right. Well, I look silly, but trust me, what I have written from CT, and it's even edited because he corrected something. It does say Black Cross Light. Cesar Bianco, Smooth Rock, and Orion. It's BDE. All right, so Stone Collective versus BDE.
Right.
So forgive me, Atlas and Jace. You're not a faction. You're a tag team. I was very confused. I'm like, okay, they added guys. Oh, yeah. No, they didn't. I'm tired. As I said, I'm tired. Okay, so rethinking that, I still think Stone Collective. But maybe they got that BDE.
It's not bad. Maybe.
What else have you got to announce, though?
RGX's match.
Mm.
We'll be taking. We'll be taking on Rate Wrestle.
I'm picking RGX. They're in Europe.
Wow.
I'm picking them.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yep. If anybody's going to figure out a way to win
Yeah.
there, it's there. I mean, I'm picking him come Scotland, but
Right.
good Lord. Like, yeah.
I haven't.
It's hard to bet against Rate Wrestle.
I haven't-
It
I
is, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've picked against him since he came back, and
That's fair.
I'm gonna
fair.
continue on that train. I'm gonna keep picking Rate Wrestle. So
Okay.
we're gonna go with it.
And do you have any other matches? 'Cause that's all mine.
Nope, all mine too.
Well, we'll leave it there then. This is for next weekend. It is a 1 o'clock Eastern show, meaning a 12 o'clock pre-show kickoff countdown, whatever. I think that's what they call them now, with an 11 o'clock deadline Eastern. There is a new tab in our Discord, which is a calendar one. You can click on the little check mark, and it'll actually ping you with a reminder prior to the deadline. So it's not the showtime, it's our deadline. So that is in there. You can opt into it. You get it there. We do send our normal reminder. We'll probably be sending it. This worked rather well last time, but like the day of, instead of like, hey, deadline's in an hour, because you might not be around your phone. But if you get a message, you come through in the middle of the day, oh yeah, it's tonight. You can do your picks, whatever, if you've forgotten it. That's cool. We're not going to hit up everybody, obviously. Just if you're on one of these major matches and we're still wondering where you're at, we're on there, but you can sign up for that thing down there at the Discord. Where's the Discord? It's available through the link down in the web page down below. I think it's in the YouTube thing. I keep forgetting, but we're Frontline League on Twitter, on X. We're Frontline Prediction League with underscores between the words on Instagram, and of course this YouTube channel, Frontline Prediction League. The Discord's available through that, and you can get in there through those things. You can see these results pages, you can see these picks pages, you can see these match bookings, you can see the character chat, you can see the live event, Impact's on right now. You can see all that fun stuff, and of course, yes, you can sign up for the little reminder from the Discord thing. And then be in voice chat for the shows. I'll be there for this one. Normally I miss the Saturday shows, but that's 1 o'clock. I'll be there for that. That's before I head out. So I'm excited for that one. It's also not 10 in the morning or 8 in the morning or 6 in the morning or what was Australia? 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, it can be rough sometimes, but we love it. It's fun. But yeah, we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks again for watching. I said all the places where you can find us. We'll see you next week. Have a good night.